Namaste. Welcome to Telugu Prajala Manasakshi Sakshi TV. I am Swarna. Vastu and Graha Sastra Shoki Swagatam Suswagatam. Today we are going to discuss about Vastu for teenagers. Discuss that, we are back with our leading astrologer and expert, Dr. Dipika Sanghi Gupta ji. Namaste Deepika ji, how are you?
Namaste, Swarna. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Welcome to our show.
Thank you, Swarna. Thank you so much.
So Deepika ji, according to Vastu, what's the best study area for teenagers?
See, for the teenagers, we have to see like what studies they want to go for. What because this is the very delicate age, right? They have to choose their career. They are going through so much of hormonal changes in the body, and then they have to keep all the things together. From the they are growing up, and the new things are coming their way. So the teenagers go through a lot of things, and the best study area should be something which makes them comfortable also. So for teenagers, see, on the if we talk about generic, then the western side of the southwest is a good area. Like if they sit there and they study anything, they can perform well. Then southwest is also a very good area. If they sit there, they will be performing well, they will be excelling in whatever they do. At the same time, you have to put your efforts also. The Vastu does not say that you don't study and keep on sitting in the area, then it won't give results. Definitely, your efforts should be there, your hard work should be there. But yeah, sitting in the southwest or the western side of the southwest for the teenagers is a good place. But at the same time, it also depends on what field they want to go. Let's say if they want to go something related to the finance, let me say, then north is good for them. If they want to go is something related to the sales, then sitting in the west and facing the east is good for them. And let's say if they want to go something related to the medicines, then northern side of the northeast is good for them. So they should sit there and study. But if you are not that much sure that what you have to do in future and you are still finding the ways out, then I would say sit either in the southwest or the western side of the southwest. Those two are the most safest and the like I would say sure short places of the Vastu to sit for the studies.
Okay. So do you think like by sitting according to the Vastu, will it give the kids to think like what they want to choose? Like, will it help them to think like that too?
No, I would not say that will help in thinking, but yes, that will definitely give them a little bit of direction in whatever they want to do, because that will give the clarity of the mind. And for the clarity of the mind, the northeast of the house should always be clean. Say, let's say if the teenager is sitting in the southwest or the western side of the southwest, but the northeast is really dump in the house, then no use, because the child will not get the clear direction. Northeast is one of the very delicate and very, very important place in the house. So the Northeast should always be very clean and clear. So to get that, insights that what should be good for them, I would say that sit in the Northeast and meditate for some time. Slowly and slowly, you will be connected to your own higher self. And when your own higher self is calling, then you get the messages, and those messages are very pure, right? So if you want to get like those kind of messages and clarity of mind, do meditation in the northeast of the house.
Okay. And like, now pandemic time, like because of the COVID, many teenagers are becoming like stressed, like not just teenagers, everybody, but especially for the teenagers. Like, is there any way Vastu can help them?
Yeah, definitely. See, Vastu can help them. Again, I would say the northeast should be clean. That will help them a lot. And then, depends where the child is sleeping. That also creates a lot of impact, because see, when the any person sleeping, they spend that at least 7 to 8 hours in that zone. So, in let's say anybody in the morning, you go to your work, you come back, you go out for some time, but those 7 to 8 hours is a single stretch, right? So wherever you are sleeping, that also counts too much.
Okay. So, teenagers, this is like a very difficult age actually. They have like lot of hormonal changes in their body, and it is very hard for them to focus on anything. Like, what can we do to avoid like aggravate towards like negativity?
See, again, I'll discuss one of my case here. I might have discussed this earlier also. Um, there was a boy. I went somewhere to do the vastu, and they have one son, and he was very much, prone to the pornography and all those stuff. So he was actually sleeping in the zone of the sex. So he was more inclined towards all those things. Sometimes when I go to the houses, the teenagers are more addicted towards the drugs. So this depends on the opening of the house also, and where the child is sleeping. So definitely avoid some directions for the teenagers to get into those negativity. Usually it is said that the northeast houses are very, very good, but I have seen through my experience that there are few points in the northeast house, there are some degrees in the northeast house, that if the house has the opening over there, then some or the other person in the house gets addicted towards this drugs or alcohol, or this pornography. So that has to be checked by some vastu consultant only, and then where the child is sleeping. So if they are sleeping in one of the best zones, good zones, then they don't get easily addicted towards them. See, also your horoscope matters. Sometimes you go through so bad dasha that you get into the troubles, right? You don't want to, but you get into the troubles. So I have seen many children where I have gone for the vastu. They are so innocent, so good, so focused, and the parents also say that they have been like the best among the relatives, friends, and everything. But sometimes some bad dasha come, and you fall prey to all those wrong stuff. So it depends where the child is sleeping, and then what is the opening of the house.
So Deepika ji, does Vastu works different for boys and girls? Like gender wise, there is a difference or no? It's just
No, there is no difference gender wise. These all are myths. No, there is no difference at all.
okay.
Yes, but it depends on the age. For some directions, some age groups are okay. For some directions, some age groups are not that okay. So it depends,
Okay.
but nothing to do with the gender.
Okay. Okay. So what is the best Vastu direction to relax, especially for the teenagers? Anything you specify?
Yeah, see, for the teenagers, I would say southern side is very good. Southern side of southeast is very good. They will be more focused and energetic in their work. Then southwest is very good. If they are sleeping in the southwest, they will be again focused. Then western side of the southwest is good. They will be focused for their studies, their actions. Then western side is also very good. Again, they will be like result oriented if they will be sleeping in the western side. Then east is also good. If the child does not have too much of company, they feel lonely, especially in this time, then eastern side is also very good. So all these directions are good for the teenagers to sleep, to rest.
That's, I mean, yeah, these are the definitely useful points people can think about, when the kids sleep, and these should be really helping them.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
let's say
so
if the child is having insomnia problem, they're not sleeping well, then southern side of the southeast is good, south is good. But and if they are, let's say if they are not focused, then make them sleep in the southwest. That is much better. So just see what problem the child has, and according to that, give that direction to them.
okay. So is the Vastu helping the kids is just a myth, or like how much kids should believe, because it's hard to make teenagers believe these things. So follow them, make them follow and understand these things. So like, is it scientifically proven? How does this work?
See, definitely it's a science, like the earth rotate on its axis, and so the Vastu is also like that only. So Vastu works on the directions only, North Pole, South Pole. So Vastu also, depend on all these things only. See, I'll share one of my case study again. It has been, I think, 2 or 3 months back. So I went somewhere for the Vastu, and again, their son was very, very aggressive. He even beated the mother also, and went very harsh with the mother. And when I checked his sleeping position, he was sleeping in the zone of anxiety, stress, and anger. So I, told them that just change the position. of his bed and everything, shift him, relocate him from here. And they don't have that much big house. So according to the boy's problem, I wanted him to sleep in the southwest, and they were having a kitchen in the southwest. So they somehow the boy was when I entered the house, I said you doing this. So he said, yes ma'am, I do all these things. I said, you feel these things? He said, yes ma'am, I feel all these things. I said, then do you believe me now? He says, yeah. I said, then whatever I'll say, you will agree? He says, yeah, I will at least try. So I said, okay. And then I told him that make him sleep in the living room. So their living room was also in the southwest zone. So I said, okay, you start sleeping over there. And believe me or not, Swarna, within days, that boy became so calm, so calm. He said sorry to the parents. He said sorry to the mother. And he was, I think, 17 or 18 years old, and he was beating mother every day. Like he became so aggressive. So, and then on Mother's Day, he texted me, Happy Mother's Day to you, ma'am. I'm so thankful to you because, yeah, I received so many texts on the Mother's Day, all the children saying thanks that, because of you, this has changed in the life, this has changed. So it really makes you so happy and feel you so special that, throughout the world the children are appreciating you, wishing you. So they say that you have been like a mother to me, and the way you have changed my life, I'm now very positive. And the parents also gave me the feedback that the boy has become so subtle in his energies, nothing aggression, nothing like that. So definitely where we are sleeping, it impacts a lot of on our energies. As I said earlier also, see, if you go to a graveyard, you have different energies. When you go to the temple, you have different energies. When you go on a marriage function, you have different kind of energies, right? So every time, wherever you go, you have different kind of energies. Similarly, when you are sleeping in a room, you get into the aura of that room, right? So that is why, and at a stretch, you are every day for 7 to 8 hours.
Mhm.
So that, that aura, definitely you absorbs the aura of that place.
Yeah. Deepika ji, before we go to the further question, we have a caller from Virginia. Lasya ji is here.
Yeah.
Hi, Lasya ji.
Hi. So my question was, apart from the bed position in my room, does anything else affect like my focus? Does the desk, if I put it on like the north, does it affect how I'm focused on my studies, or like anything apart from the bed? Does that affect how my focus is on like school and stuff?
Yeah, definitely. If your desk is also in a good position, that also will help you. So what you are doing, let me know so that I can guide you better.
Okay. I think my desk right now is on the northeast side.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I feel like I can focus, but sometimes like I get sidetracked and stuff, and I'm not sure if that's like just if
Okay.
putting my desk
So
somewhere
first
else
of
can
all,
help or not.
yeah, sure. I can help you. See, first of all, don't sit in the northeast. Northeast is a very high power zone, and after a certain age, it is tough to absorb the energies of northeast. So, if you will be sitting continuously northeast, then you can have headaches, and then you can be defocused. So, I would suggest that sit in the southwest or the western side of the southwest when you are studying, and face towards the northeast. That would be the best thing.
Okay, thank you so much.
Most well.
Thank you, Lasya, for calling us. All right. So, Deepika ji, one more question. So, what's the best advice Vastu can give for the best health?
See, health-wise, I would say again, keep the northern side, northeast side very much clean. If those are clean, then definitely, according to the Vastu, see, the health is okay. And in the Vastu, we never say that only depend on the Vastu for the health issues. See, you have to see a doctor also. Vastu alone cannot cure the problems. The first thing. The second thing is that if you keep the house clean, you keep the aura clean, you keep the energies good, right? If the house is, has all the garbage or all the storage, then you feel suffocated in that house. And when you feel suffocated, definitely your energies goes down, right? So this is all scientific. So keep the house neat and clean. Don't keep the clothes, shoes, which you have never worn in last 10 years. You won't be wearing another 10 years also. So garbage the things. People keep on, putting that one day I will be using this. Like, I went somewhere, they have a fan in the house. I said, why are you having this fan? They said, maybe we will use it one day. I said, did you use it in past 10 years? They said, no. I said, then like, don't keep the stuff which you will never use it. So don't keep all those stuffs, right? So if the house is neat and clean, definitely the health part is taken care of by Vastu, according to the Vastu perspectives. But for the health, you need to eat right, you need to do the exercise, you need to do the yoga. So there are many other things for the health purpose. And if I talk about the teenagers, see, they usually either go into some kind of greed, some kind of possessiveness, because they don't know. They don't have that maturity, right? They feel that tit for tat is the thing, right? So they have those, all the teenagers have some kind of, notions of their own, that tit for tat, or they have some greed, or somebody wants to be quick rich. So, these things also sometimes, they get attracted towards the negative things. So for that also, always keep the northeast clean. If the northeast is clean, then children are attached to their strings. Then the children are attached to the ground. Then they are grounded, always grounded, if the northeast is clean. So, like all these contractions, restlessness, these are like common things in the teenagers, right? And they're immature also.
Yeah. Yeah, when you say like teenager, like, all I can think is like mood swings. They're like getting aggressive. They're like lazy. They do hard work too, but it's like mixture of that. Like it's very hard to define anybody from the teenage. So like, I just want to know like how can Vastu bring stability to them in the teenagers especially.
See, teenagers, they usually have, we talk about Vata Pitta Kapha in Ayurveda, and teenagers usually have a little bit of more kapha in them. Okay, so because of that, they are more emotional. They take the decisions quick. They don't have maturity. They don't think twice. And they will be, oh, he has done this bad. Even I have to teach him a lesson. So they need time to let go of the things. You will never see a teenager, or I will say mostly the teenagers have those notions only. Tit for tat, I have to teach a lesson, all those stuff, because they are immature, right? They're stepping into this material world. They don't know, like, at times this world can be good or bad, right? So they have, because they come from the family only. In the family, nobody sees those politics and evil things. But now they are stepping out of the home, they are seeing the world. So, that's why sometimes they get attracted towards the negativity. So always keep the northeast clean. If the northeast is clean, the teenagers are usually, attached. That's what I'm saying. And even the eastern side of the northeast, the northern side of the northeast, all these three should be very much clean.
Okay. So for teenagers, like, is there any way parents can do anything to help them, like through Vastu, like support them? They won't listen. Like that age, they'll be very aggressive, and it's hard to handle them. So, is there any way parents can do something through Vastu to
See,
help them?
yeah, for Vastu, I would say keep some very good books like Bhagavad Gita, in the northern side of the northeast, or northeast especially, because whatever you will keep in the northeast, the subconscious will start taking that things. So keep Bhagavad Gita in the northeast, and keep some very motivational books in the northeast. Like I usually say when I go for Vastu, that keep Yusuf Malalai, like she was the brave girl, how she fighted back her death, and then she came back as a very strong girl, and she was there to, she was like spreading the message that teaching should be there for the Muslim girls too. So she's one of the very strong character. Then I usually say that keep some very motivational books like Lord Krishna. How, see, when he was born, Again, he was detached from the mother. So throughout the life, and he has seen all the devils. And when he was just a baby, the demons used to come to kill him. So throughout since the childhood, he has been seeing a very tough life. So, but still he survived, right? And so keep all those motivational books where the child can get the message that no, I have to keep on going. I don't have to stop. If any problem has come, it is just an obstacle. It is not the end of the road, right? It is just a turn, but not the end of the road. So for those, keep very good books in the northeast of the house. That keeps on going the child. And then keep the house clean, especially the mothers. They keep on dumping the stuff. So keep the house clean, very much clean. And the third thing is that make them sleep in the southwest or the southern side of the southeast, south. Just pick the best bedroom for them. So these are the things which parents can do, and definitely avoid some of the directions for the teenagers.
Deepika ji, I suddenly remembered something from your previous discussions about this Vastu. You said like rock salt will really help to take the negativity out from the house. So by keeping the rock salt in the teenager's room, do you think that will be a good idea? Like you suggest that to do?
See, rock salt again, yes, definitely it is one of the good idea to absorb the negativity. But again, we have to see in which direction we are keeping. We cannot keep the rock salt lamps in every direction. Like rock salt lamps in the northeast is not a good idea. Okay. In the northern side of northeast, north, it is not a good idea. East, eastern side of northeast, northwest, northern side of northwest, no, it should be totally avoided. Okay. So it depends where, you are keeping that rock salt lamp. Rock salt lamps or the rock salt is good in the southern sides and the southwest side. That's okay.
So, and along with the rock salt, like, there are usually I see turtles and laughing Buddha idols in so many houses. So do you think like that is really good for the house, or is there any specific place you suggest? Like you feel like everyone should have a laughing Buddha in the house, something like that related to that?
No, according to me, it's not a good idea. See, laughing Buddha and all turtles, these are more of feng shui. Turtles, yes, we use in this also, Vastu also. So, these things, I don't think so. They create a lot of positive energy. Other things which create positive energy is that, like keeping the paints in the house very, very light. This is one of the very good remedies. Don't get the walls done in the dark blue, dark red colors. They are not good. And keeping the light colors, keeping some good books in the northeast, and keeping the family pictures in the southwest in the golden frame. They create more positivity than this laughing Buddha and all. Because see, every laughing Buddha has its own meaning. And if you are keeping in the wrong zones, then that creates a lot of negative energy also. I did a Vastu in a Long Island, and I removed, I think, thousands of things from their house, thousands of things. So he was having so many gemstones, aromas, and blah, blah, blah. And then I told him that you have to remove all these things. So he said, my house is going to be empty. Like what will remain in this house then? I said, okay, do it. And then after 3-4 months, he was like, I feel so good. My allergies are controlled. My health is better. So see, always keep the things light, very, very light.
Okay, I mean that's definitely a good point to be noted, because usually if you are having like tough time in the life, or if you're feeling situations are not going according to our plan, we end up having all these things like statues, idols, whatever, like stones, everything. What you said, I mean, you said it's totally right. So
no, and one more thing, like you were saying idol. So I would say never keep Ganesha idol on the bedstand in the children's room. Parents feel that they should, when they open their eyes, they should see Lord Ganesha. See, Lord Ganesha, he's a god. Like he's an obstacle remover. How you can keep him here and there? He is not the guard of your child. He is not a doorman. He is not a, safety guard for your child. Like he has his own respect. So you cannot keep him here and there on the floors in children room, on their bedstand, and they're keeping their empty cups over there in front of Lord Ganesha. So in this way, you are actually insulting the god. Don't keep all these stuff. This is very wrong idea.
Okay. So one more thing I heard, Deepika ji, like turtles, like they keep like all the small idols of turtles, right? So I heard like those will make the things move slower in the house. Like if you're doing some work, is that really true? I heard it somewhere. Really wanted to check with you about this. Like, is it really true? Like having turtle toys, like dolls, like idols, like that in the house, are those going to make the things move slower? Like if you're doing some work, will it delay everything? Anything related to that?
See, it won't delay. See, turtles, they are known for their wisdom, their patience. So, that's okay. But keeping turtles here and there is not a good idea. Again, let's say if you are keeping them in the energetic zone, so everybody in the house will become lazy. See, how the remedies are created? They are created by what kind of a work they do, right? So, the turtles, basic nature is they are slow, but they have a lot of wisdom, they have a lot of patience, right? And they are stable in their energies, right? If we go back to the story of rabbit and that tortoise, so they're stable in their energies, they keep on moving. So you don't want that thing to be like if you are lazy, you are slow, you don't want to keep it in the energetic zones. So if you will keep there, everybody in the house will become lazy, because then slowly and slowly they will grasp those energies. The best is to keep the turtle in the center of the house, and that also again keep when there are a lot of difference of opinion in the house. If the people are fighting a lot, there is a lot of difference of opinion, then only keep. Otherwise, don't keep the remedies here and there. Don't keep extra stuff here and there in the house because you are liking, or you have read somewhere on the YouTube, or you have read somewhere on the Google. Don't keep the stuff like that. They can really hit back their energies.
Okay. Because I heard that, and from I was like so curious to know about this point. So I was thinking like, okay, if, people are saying if this turtle is going to make the thing slow, will rabbit make it go faster in the house? Something like that. So I
Then
always
see, the rabbit lost the race also, and then the rabbit was not stable in his emotions, right? In his thinking power, in his mental power, the rabbit was not stable. So the people won't be stable. And let's say if you keep the rabbit in the zone of relaxation, where if let's say if the southern side of the south is disturbed, then the people won't have that sleep in the house. And if you will keep the rabbit over there, then people will have insomnia. That's why I say don't keep animals, God's idol, and other stuff here and there.
okay. So for the turtle, what is the best place, Deepika ji, to keep it in the house?
Turtle,
Uh-huh.
keep it in the center of the house, the Brahmasthana. Keep it over there. And then also keep when there is a lot of difference of opinion in the house. Keep when there is a lot of fights in the house. Otherwise, don't keep it. Don't do any remedy. Keep yourself light, keep house light. That's it.
Thank you so much, Deepika ji, for your time and helping us to understand how Vastu can help teenagers, and you helped me to understand so many other points too. So, viewers, if you would like to reach out Deepika ji for further consultation, you can reach out to Om Holistic Healing at 732-979-2080. Next week, we will be coming back with another interesting topic on Vastu and Graha Sastra. This is Varna signing off. You're watching Telugu Prajala Manasakshi Sakshi TV. Namaste.